slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And now on third down after that last run. It's a draw. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Using his feet to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On third and short, the power run here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, going up top. Got it behind the line. It's Slater. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Yates. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To the air on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. They get to the line quickly. They'll run it to the right. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the target. And the third down pass is incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And they block it.
Man, that guy came flying in off the right-hand side. He was able to easily block that punt. I'll tell you what, when you get blocked punts like that in special teams, Those are the plays that can completely change the course of a game.
Birch is way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, wants to throw it. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
On the run, it's Harris. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Georgia going up tempo. He's looking for an open man on second down. He's going to run it. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Wants to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Syracuse. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He's going to pass. Complete downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Sanders. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete to the right.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Oh, he wants it all. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Orange. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Just trucks through it. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Looking to throw on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here at the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Yates. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. A first down for the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Dogs want to crank the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The Dogs are on the move.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looking to throw on 3rd. Trying to get to it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. The Red Hawks of Miami look like a serious force in a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. To the ground with the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. He wants to throw. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Sanders. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, but now you get no points. And defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
To the ground. He's got it again. Nice move to keep running. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Keith. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Wants to throw on second down. It's caught downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The sure hands, it's James. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the air one more time. He's got it on the run. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. They'll try it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move to stay on his feet. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give on the inside. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to run for it. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Line getting set on second down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.